second lake, and we're catching bass this time. Stay tuned, guys. You gotta figure out how we got here. That's breakfast. So Jeremy's just packing up right now. I'm gonna have some sunflower seeds, some cereal, some frog legs.
Yeah, it was really cold for this time of year. It was surprisingly chilly, and we were up. Uh oh, what did I forget in here? Something heavy.
Something important.
I don't know what that is. We were.
Your underwear.
No, something hard. We were up pretty late, and then up early this morning, right? Like, you were up before 5 o'clock.
Before sunrise.
Ratchet strap. Everybody needs a ratchet strap in the corner of their tent.
Mine was good. I lucked out on my spot. The only thing that was the issue was the frogs for me. I fixed that this morning. I couldn't call it revenge. Let's just call it, you know, if you wake up the bear wakes up and it eats you. So I had a frog right there, and my tent pad is right here. Just show you my tent pad spot, because it's a good tent pad spot. Right here. Like, it wouldn't be good if it was raining and winding and raining and windy. But tent spot here. But yeah, like, the drawback is then you got frogs and stuff here waking you up. Alright, ready for breakfast?
Yep.
The warm part of it?
Yeah.
This is survival.
Eating.
This is all we get today until we get more of it. 2 little frog legs. Tastes a little fishy. A little bit of a little fishy flavor into it. But like chicken. That's not really just saying that. It actually is just like chicken. See you later, secret lake that used to be good.
See you later, secret lake that I never got to know as a good lake.
Alright guys, just like that, we're at lake number 2. We just drove over, just like that. It's been logged all back through here. So we came from our other lake, and they had logged a big long trail here, so you can actually drive right to this lake. This used to be a brook trout lake. I haven't caught a brook trout out of here in 20 years. We used to, again, snowshoe back, and we did an overnight here in high school. and caught a couple brookies. And then we'd come back in the summer, we'd fish over in this little bay back here, and we'd catch brookies in the summer. Now it's a pure bass lake. So you got bass already?
Oh, a 3-pound trout. It's the one we've been waiting for.
Yeah.
Oh, he doesn't fit the net. There he is.
Nice.
That's a good one, eh?
Yeah, that's a good eater. Alright, so we're gonna eat bass for sure.
Yeah. Something's on there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Probably a better one to eat though.
I think it's a fine eating size.
Fewer worms. So we're gonna clean these fish a little bit differently. We're gonna actually gut them. We're gonna take the gill plates out, all the gill plates on the inside here. Those are all gonna come out. We're gonna gut it, and we're gonna scale it. And then the idea is I wanted to open it up so we can cook it on the fire, and I want to try to take out the ribs. Sounds like Jeremy's up there scaling right now. Alright, that's pretty good. Just like that, and take all the junk out, and I'll wash this guy off and Jeremy can scale it. Just the fork technique.
Yeah.
Works pretty good.
That's all we've got.
That's all we got.
Could probably hunt up enough bottle caps around here though to make one, I guess, like a scaler.
Yeah. Alright, all loaded up. So now we're off to lake number 3. This is our bass lake, and we are not by nature bass fishermen, so we're not going to stay longer than we need to get our 5 bass for dinner, lunch. So we're going to say goodbye to the bass lake, bye bass lake. We're going to go to another trout lake, the Trout Creek nearby. Still there. How fast can you drive, Jer?
Pretty fast, but not as fast as a rabbit.
Well, maybe we can lull them to sleep.
Yeah, and just like creep up on them.
Yeah, go real slow.
A slow run over.
Yeah, line them up with a tire. Maybe he's just done with the mosquitoes. We are at lake number 3. This is a small puddle of a lake and a very easy to access part of this area. And the lake is not natural anymore. It's a stocked lake, very small. Give you a peek. It's basically like a little puddle. The far shore is it. That's it. That's the whole thing. These pine cones burn really well. I'm gonna make some good fire starter kindling. They're everywhere. Lots of resin in these. So when you get to one of these crownland camping sites, don't assume that just because they have the fire laid a certain way, or the fire pit a certain way, that it's necessarily the best way. You can see I completely rearranged this fire pit so that I can cook on it. There's no reason that you can't modify the current ring. So as it stands now, there's a way to feed wood into the front here, and the back's closed off. That funnels all the heat up. All we're gonna do is throw a rack on, because we have a rack, we're gonna use it. And we're gonna make a bed of coals before we put our fish on. We can't put the fish on yet. Let's throw the rack on and I'll show you what it looks like. So now you've got a good cooking surface on top. You've got rocks around the back, and at the front you can shove wood in. That's a proper cooking fire. According to me anyway. It's nice having this pile of wood here that people left, but they cut it from probably live standing. It's pretty wet. We tried to burn that one and it didn't burn, so we gave up on it. Actually, we restarted the whole fire. Jeremy's got actual dry wood. Got a pile started here, and actual dry wood. See the difference over here? This wood, the outside of it is burning a little bit. The inside's soaking wet. So it's not good wood to burn. And that's proper wood. That's a lot of fish. We could have a lot of guests over. Who wants to come eat with us? We got scaled bass with adobo over the fire. So we fished all day yesterday on the first part of this little mini series thing here for a brook trout, and then we went into this other lake and we fished for 2 hours and caught more fish than we can eat, probably. 5 bass.
We fished less than an hour.
Did we?
Yeah.
It took us total time to get there. This is pretty good. So this is scaled bass. That's the skin. Some adobo spice, that'll be down in the description. Lots of people out here won't scale a fish. It's a foreign thing to them. So we had to relearn it. But the skin's good, right? What do you think?
Mm-hmm.
Like it?
Well, it also makes it easier to cook it by this method. If we tried to do this with just the flesh, it would have burnt to the grill and fallen through, right? The skin holds it all together.
Yeah, it would have fallen apart.
Traps the moisture.
And the skin has all the fat, remember? Which is important. Just suck that out. It's like fishy butter. That's the brain there, liquid brain. That's the fat parts that you want. And you could stew the fish too and get all that out. It's the part of the fish most people throw away because they can get fat other places. Alright guys, catch you later.